Alright. This is a very early stream today. So, yeah, this is just Friday 12 UTC, but we're going to be starting off our round of 32 match in Abstraction Cup. We're going to start with a losers bracket match between ChatGPT give me a team name, except the last letters are gone, and 54321 Roman Club Heaven, who are seed 55 and 42 respectively. So a little bit on the lower seed side of things, but still those two teams has been performing pretty solid scores in round of 64 with pretty consistent accuracy scores. Maybe one of them misses on some of the maps, but that's all there is. So it's gonna be interesting to see these two fight, especially when the seed number difference is much closer compared to their matches in round of 64 as well. So I'm going to be your commentator today, Popy, and it's just going to be myself, unfortunately, but it's early, so I guess not a lot of people are online right now, but I'm here to accompany this match. But yeah, seems like we have started. And I think, I don't know the protects right on that, but did you see red team banning LN3 there? And gonna be blue team's turn to ban as well. Seems like red team is not gonna be liking the LNs today, this weekend, while blue team is gonna probably do the opposite. What does this mean? I'm gonna ask referee what the protects are. Okay, well. A little bit of a hiccup here. Is it banning LN for your LN2? Okay. LN2, do we allow that? I don't know. Okay. So, from what I got, blue team protected first, protected LN1. While red team is protected right 6, and then now red team is banning LN2 instead of LN3. Perfect. LN2 is our density pick, if I recall, but it's like a very weird density from what I know, so I suppose it's not the easiest to do that, and maybe it's logical. So. Oh, never mind, there's a second commentator now. I was slightly late, Adam.
Ooh, second commentator suddenly summoned. Wow, wonder what happened. Hello everybody, it is I, Adam Ackerville, also known as Adam Yuuki, being the second commentator.
Who is eating lunch? I don't know, lunch, dinner, or whatever, I don't know. Anyways.
That's insane. But yeah, we're getting the last ban, right? Seems
Yeah,
like
this is
getting banned as well. Yo,
you
the mid map is gone. Let's go!
Whoa! I mean that map. I mean it's. In fairness, that map is very techy.
True. I mean,
or
to be fair,
either.
this entire tournament map pool is techy to a certain extent because of how it has been mapped.
That is true. Yeah. I think like there's a lot of interesting twists in map pools of this tournament. It feels like a lot of like quote unquote straightforward picks supposedly has a lot of like different kind of twists into them. Like there's a lot of more interesting patterns or techy components in some of the patterns there.
Yeah, I mean, I did playtest some of the map pool since I'm a playtester, but for this specific pool, I didn't have the time to fully look through them while playtesting. One of the only maps I know is, I think, Hybrid 1, which was originally going to be for last week, but was pushed to this week and had a few minor changes. But it seems like we're gonna be getting Rise 1 as our first pick from ChatGPT, the speed-oriented map.
Yeah, this is red team's first pick. I don't know why the color's wrong, but Rice one is the speed pick if I recall. This map has a very unique way of mapping it. Instead of usual 1/8, it's gonna be 1/6 streams, which is around 255 BPM, which is still relatively slow for a speed pick, but you'll see why this map is not the easiest map that you will see in this map pool.
Yeah, let's just say the patterning is something. Should we say that?
Something. Yeah, let's take a look. So red team, we're gonna be seeing Agenius and coming in against just some guys gonna be playing for blue team here. So 3 minutes almost. This is gonna be our first map picked by red team.
Yeah. Starting off, well, there's really nothing for a while until it slowly picks up. I don't know if it's me, but there goes the the sidebar.
Oh, not the client, but it's back.
There we go,
Okay.
we're back. So at the beginning, there's not much. It's just random snipers we get. Both players having respectable accuracy. Just some guy did find a few more accuracy drop compared to a Genius, who's holding really well as of current compared to just some guys' accuracy differences of 0.2% already, as we are done with the first quarter going into the first drop.
This map saying it's mostly 1/6, but then there's these little like slightly faster bursts in terms of speed, so that is quite a big accuracy drop on the side of A Genius there, dropping all the way back to 9.5. Just saying, I was recomposing himself back to 9.7 around that range. So early lead for blue team right now, but that's only halfway, not even halfway.
Yeah, it has completely shifted from just some guy having the accuracy issue earlier to now A Genius. Completely switched, but seems like A Genius is able to get back the accuracy up by slightly, slowly catching back up to just some guy as we enter the second half of the map now.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of an accuracy drop on the side of blue team there, unfortunately, but scored is still in just some guy's favor. 1,000 though is a very tiny amount. I think this last fight can still be anyone's game. And
Yeah.
AG is also gaining accuracy there as well.
Well, to be fair, everyone should be getting accuracy at this kind of one for basic patterns until the speed part comes in, where everyone will start taking a lot of accuracy drop. Both of their accuracy is almost similar now. A Genius is just 0.01% behind just some guy as we enter the last quarter of the map, where if I'm not wrong, there's going to be one more speed up section. Will A Genius be able to hold and bring back the accuracy lead back up to him? He does a little bit, but he does find a drop as I said that. No!
The moment he got the lead, he missed. That is unfortunate already. Oh no.
Swing back to just some guy's favor, still holding that full combo and accuracy lead. If he doesn't have any choke, pretty sure the first map will go into game 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Leon.
Yeah, it's such a dirty drop I saw on the side of A Genius there, dropping all the way back to 9.4 after that miss. We saw a tiny bit of hope for the side of red team once the final drop came with a little bit higher accuracy, but then the miss came in and it was also followed up with a bunch of grades as well. So that dirty miss really brought down the score and gave blue team the first point and the break point as well. So not the best start for the side of red team here, but yeah, it's going to be blue team's pick now.
I mean, to be fair, it's just the start of the match, so anything can still happen with the remaining maps we have available. If
Yeah.
I'm not wrong, that was also a CB rush from A Genius getting an extra 200s. Rushing on one specific part of a speed map can really be detrimental, since it's not only just a miss, your accuracy is fully gone on speed. So that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
speed is so difficult. Like if you miss, it can be very bad because it's just the nature of speed picks, right? Once you lose
Yeah.
like the integrity of your speed there, and then you just not can are unable to follow the rest of the entire part, and then you drop a bunch of accuracy, and you know that's where the 10k score came from.
That is also the reason why I dislike speed with a passion, and I've played against speed like my life depends on it on this tournament. Help
Dude.
me. This is a cry for help. Please save me from this tournament's staffing.
This,
But with that out of the way, we'll be getting longer tree from 5 4 3 2 1.
yeah. Seems like blue team's gonna be the one going for the LN hybrid side. Well, the LN side for now. So, which is logical. I mean, it's red team did ban right LN, and then blue team did ban Rice. So, pretty clear what their strategy is gonna be. So, we do see a player switch up here. Dan gonna be coming in instead of a genius, and Nose is gonna be playing for blue team. I think it's what their lineup was as well in the last rounds. I could be wrong, but let's take
Ooh,
a look.
swap. Yeah, I was not available for round of 64, so I don't really know much of their team composition of who to play for what specific map and whatnot. But one thing I do know is that Invadian Saragi is never gonna play the long note maps and they're banning them. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
When is their match? Their match is somewhere
It
this
is
weekend.
somewhere doing this week. This is also going to be the only match on the weekdays. This is
Yeah,
a pretty lately schedule, so that's why it was a little bit scuffed at the beginning. But oh well, we'll be fine. Tournament scuffled. It's nothing to be worried about. But
yeah.
what can I say about Long Tree? Well, first of all, it's mapped by Meekly, a map notorious for being absolutely evil with the shield usage and long snapping.
Yeah, you can tell because Dan is actually struggling quite a bit in this section here. These releases are really like abrasive. There's a lot of releases that you need to be so focused on, and Dan seems to be not holding enough accuracy to fight against Versailles. 99.75. What?
That's big accuracy lead already. And this super short of a map, if I'm not wrong, the shortest map of this entire map pool. This accuracy lead being big, both of them still having a food.
Oh, well,
Oh, that's the second time. That's the
the
second
moment you
time.
get back to commentating, the curse is already here.
I think I should just take another week of break. I don't think I should come back.
Oh my great. Oh my god.
That's two
Oh,
times
there's
in a
also some actually
row.
drops inside of Versailles as well.
Yeah, from 99.8. Thankfully, he's gone from that because those kind of accuracy should not be legal, even though we are at round of 32. Just the nature of this entire map pool from round of 64 even until the later stages will be very, very weirdly mapped. So
Yeah.
we do end it off with Jose finding the full combo just slightly out of the 99.60% range, but respectable full combo, almost 987k as well.
You do see Dan having better ratio as well. I mean, it's ever so slightly better, but you can tell that the great count and misses were the big difference maker there. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to fight against Jose in this LN free map. I mean, like League, LN's impossible to hack, but Jose proves us wrong once again. Well,
Yep.
2-all. It's going to be red team to pick again.
From red team, maybe another Rise map. Right now, even though it's just 2 maps in, it seems like it's gonna be a Rise versus long node and hybrid battle, like we've seen in so many tournaments. It's always like this, where someone's so good at physicality but has no idea how to play the fundamentals of long nodes and hybrid's nature. So it's usually for tournament matchup, it's Rice versus long node and hybrid.
Yeah, Rices are more like conventional, like everyone would know how to play, except for me. I don't know why. Yeah, but then LNs, if you can, if you play like enough tournaments, or if you play tournaments for long enough, you just understand the tournament LN style, and then you're just
Oh no!
automatically good at it.
Oh no! We're getting Rice 6.
Well, Rise 6 is the weird one, right?
It is the weird one. It's also the goofy song.
Yeah, I think I recall this one from the map we showcased. It's very finicky. It's pretty hard to FC,
Let's
to
just
say
say
the
this map is something. I did play test this multiple times as well. This was, I think, shifted multiple times on the difficulty range because if I'm not wrong, this is the most unconventional map I played in round of 32, just because I suck at this map. And my friend, who's also one of the playtester, I did ask him to test it out for me while I overlooked it. He was questioning what this song is about.
Yeah, this song is very. How do I put it? It's
You can't describe it. It's
there's that is a
Really
rough
missed.
drop with the thing already for just some guy dropping all the way back to 99 point, and a second one unless that's a lag, because I saw a lag there, but that's a really not a bright start for blue team. Dan is starting off with a really big head start.
Yeah, multiple combo drop and accuracy drop from just some guy already. I mean, to be fair, you should be missing at this kind of map. You should not be full comboing. I know. Round of 32, people should 990k, la la la. This is Mania World Cup +1. This is not an easy tournament. So, people full comboing these with very comfortable accuracy just goes to show how crazy these players are. Just some guy finding a miss on the Grace.
Yeah, like, I mean, everything here is so chocobo, man. Like, this song has a lot of weird rhythms. It's not even like a consistent rhythm at any second. So you just have to eyeball every single pattern throughout this entire map for 2 minutes. And Dan is just showing us what it means to read all these rice patterns. 9.78. This is a very big lead already. I think they can miss like 2 times and they're still having the lead so far.
Yeah, just solely because of the accuracy lead. Even if Dan did find the exact same number of miss as just some guy, just due to his nature of way better ratio and accuracy from what we are seeing, 99.77, almost going up to 0.8, what the hell? Compared to just some guy's major accuracy drop and misses, you kinda can see the light and day difference as we are going into the using just some guy finding more misses, dropping down to the 98%. I think that seals it for Team ChatGPT to finally get their first point of the matchup.
Yeah. Dan can literally let go the keyboard and it would still be a win, but don't do that. And yeah, 42k score lead. This is a very, very convincingly. I mean, to be fair, this map is just way too weird. Why are we 990k-ing this as C55? What the hell?
Players
Cannot be doing this.
I mean, if some powerhouse team, specifically one that cannot play long node, is seed 20-ish, I don't know. Anything can happen.
Dude, 990k on this is actually insane.
True. And right now we are getting back into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1's pick. Probably going for the long node again, or the hybrid. I mean, just from the nature itself, they are just more well-versed in terms of the fundamentals of long node and hybrid compared to Dan and A Genius. So they may opt out to play for one of the hybrid or long node again.
Yeah, I'm probably expecting LN1.
Yeah, I mean, it is the only long node available, as long node 2 was banned from ChatGPT. We have all the hybrids available. Actually, the hybrids in this kind of tournament is a hit or miss as well for both teams. Hybrid 3, apparently.
Hybrid Free is an interesting choice.
Yeah, it
Because
is,
it's
if I'm not
fairly
wrong.
rice biased, if I'm not wrong.
It's tech-based hybrid.
Yeah, because I heard this map is very, like, the tech first in this map are more rice heavy.
True. I was
So-
thinking they may have with, like you said, the last long node available, long node 1, or in my opinion, hybrid 1, which is an equilibrium of both rice and long node together.
Yeah.
But hybrid 3 is also one of them, just slightly more difficult.
I would say Hybrid Free is a more risky and bold pick. But I suppose it's possible because they are up a breakpoint, so maybe they want to get this out of the way and go for the safe picks later, like LN1. It's just my guess, though.
We'll just have to see how it goes, but then we'll take a BRB. Wonder what he's doing.
BRB.
I think he's asking ChatGPT how to play League of Legends.
What is his background, bro? What?
I have no idea. I think that's either... Is that... Hold up, no. Is that TFT?
Maybe? I don't play the game.
I also don't play the game. Or Dota. I forgot. I don't play either Dota or TFT.
I don't know. I do know this map has a lot of weird tech bursts, so let's take a look. So we have a very calm start. We do see Dan having a slight accuracy lead, so all that
they
is...
missed already from the long node shield.
Dude, that mini jack is... No, it's just so random. If you're sight reading, maybe you would miss that one.
Maybe, but we do see a roster change from 5-4-3-2-1 actually. Just some guy is going to be swapping out for Jose on the hybrid 3 pick. Dan is still holding the full combo with a slight accuracy lead, but not much to the point where he can have a smooth sailing sail until the end, as we are getting more of the long node section here with mini jacks at the outer column.
Yeah, right now both players are having the exact same similar accuracy, at least. Dan finds a little bit of accuracy drop there, but the miss there at the beginning from Jose is giving Dan slight accuracy. I mean, score a lead right now, but if Dan keeps on dropping accuracy, the lead can switch very soon. So...
Shut my mouth, so...
A curse is... We're smelling a curse soon, probably.
I can smell it.
This app's so long as well, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. At OD8, that is brutal.
Yeah, but as we are entering the second half, Dan is still having slightly worse accuracy. He really needs to build back up his accuracy lead comparable with Jose, so he can have more of a relaxing time, just in case he did find a clean miss. But as we are entering the TI section, more of the long node shields are coming in, both players holding the full combo. Jose did find a slight accuracy drop, giving Dan the accuracy lead currently.
And having the accuracy lead right now, Jose drops quite a bit of accuracy in that one section there. Dan is getting away with the slightest accuracy lead now. Dan has to hold the full combo or else the lead is going to switch back to blue team. This is blue team's pick, so red team is really looking for a win on this one because they have to get back the breakpoint that they lost in the first map of this match. And Dan is really doing it. 9.63 with the full combo right now. I think Jose did drop once at the very beginning, if I recall.
Yeah, from the long node anchor.
Yeah, right, the mini jack, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the accuracy is actually really close now.
Yeah, accuracy is close, but we are entering the end of the map as well. Due to Jose finding the early drop, it's just that issue that is giving Dan the slight lead. And another drop at the end, that seals it. That pretty much seals it. We are entering the end of the map, not much left. It's just some slight races left of single rice node as we are entering the end of the map. Dan getting ChatGPT their second point, 2-2, breakpoint after breakpoint.
That ratio on the side of Dan is very impressive. Despite having more grades, Jose could not be able to catch up Dan's 986k. With the fact that Jose did find 2 drops in, one of them being at the beginning and one of them being more at the end, not going to be enough. So 2-2. So traded one breakpoint, and now it's back to tie once again. So this is a very interesting standoff.
If I'm not wrong, Jose's ratio was slightly worse compared to Dan, so that could have balanced us out with the 200 count both players had. But Dan did play 3 times in a row. It's time for him to get out in change of a genius.
Yeah, it's time for a genius to come back. I wonder what they're gonna pick then. I think a genius definitely has a chance to fight on Rice as well. You see their accuracies are very close on Rice 1. It's just the miss that happened in like the final section. Yeah, that one was cursed by you as well.
I'm maybe thinking of Unhappy Refrain as Rice 2's potential pick. Because I know a little bit of just some guys since me and him are in the same country. I roughly know his skill set. In terms of ratio, a genius should have a slight lead, but if it's coming down to raw physicality for such as jacks or any sort of gimmick, maybe they will have a slight issue. Never mind, that's thrown out of window of my theory. We're going with Rice Tree. Hyperventilation, song by Radwimps. Everyone know Radwimps?
The saying that song get us copyright? No.
Oh no.
It won't. It won't.
Unless.
Your singing is too bad. It won't.
Oh man.
Anyway, this map is a very interesting one. This map is a more jack to tech-ish kind of map, but the catch of this map is it's 4 minutes.
No. The best way you can put what Rice Tree is tech, but disguised as jacks.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, it's not a jack map, it's a tech map, just in the slot of a jack pick.
Yeah, it's like
actually
jack, but it's not jack.
Yeah, it's just the entirety of this map pool, where Rice 3 and Rice 5 is probably going to be tech. No, it's definitely going to be tech, but disguised as slightly jackish, but it's still tech. So
yeah, there's a lot of bursts in this map. Like you can kind of tell from this song already. Like because probably these like kind of vocals is gonna be very dumpy. So we're gonna see a timeout on the side of blue team.
Yeah, from Team Leon's Nightmare.
Team Leon's Nightmare. Those who know. Actually, this joke is also originated from this Twitch channel, so maybe it's still related in some way.
I mean, we can thank Beyond Wood Guy for giving us the joke.
I actually don't even know what the origin of this 5 4 3 2 1 joke is. I just heard them say it.
I
say okay.
Just say it for the sake of to annoy Leon.
There's just things that people do in society. Just say things to annoy people.
Welcome to humanity.
Welcome to real life.
Real life? Damn.
Real life, yeah. What? What does that mean?
Who in their right? No, I have not even had banana toothpaste to brush my teeth. What? Banana toothpaste?
Guys.
Is that actually a thing?
What is? Maybe?
No,
I mean, like when I was a kid, there's a lot of like different fruit flavored toothpaste.
Oh yeah, true.
There's like strawberry. There's like orange, but I haven't heard of the banana one.
Banana toothpaste. That's something else.
No, what do you mean flavor? No, it exists. It exists. I used to like them a lot because I was like 6 years old, like 10 years ago. But now I don't. Now I just use normal toothpaste, like Min's toothpaste.
Yeah, like the sponsor of this stream, Coke. I'm kidding. It's not.
What? We have sponsors now?
Yeah.
We have
yeah,
sponsor
Epic
of
Man is
AC.
sponsored, dude.
That's true. He's just that epic.
That's the reason why he's Epic Man. He's the Epic Man.
True. Well, he's Epic Man 2, but we never know where the first one is. It's
There's
like,
some in-depth lore with the first Epic Man.
it's like inherited. But yeah, we never know. I never actually knew who Epic Man 1 is.
Yeah, I hope I can talk to Epic Man 1 someday.
One day. One day.
One day. One day.
Maybe. It's still a
Alright,
conspiracy whether or not he exists, so.
Yeah, it seems like the time is done. So
Yeah.
time to start again.
Well, we're gonna be beginning Rise 3 because Red Team picked already, so.
True.
Here we go. Because Dan.
A genius using mirror.
Wow, Mirror. I mean, Mirror can mean a lot of things. It could be their board, or it also could be their mind blocked.
Or it could be that the map sucks so much they had to use mirror. It could
Well,
be one
I don't think this map sucked that much. This map's pretty fun when I played it, so.
True, I mean, I can't say anything. I haven't playtested this map in particular. So I'll have a blind reaction, even though I should know this map.
You can start to see these drag-ish patterns coming in, but it's transitioned by, or alternated by a lot of these, like, bumpy jump stream patterns.
Yep. It seems like I think the reason why A Genius is opting out for mirror is, from what I'm seeing, most of the unconventional anchor is on the right-hand side for him, and without mirror, that's on the left-hand side. So that may be a reason why he's using mirror to accommodate for the lack of hand dexterity.
Yeah. Sometimes you do better on one of your hands. Like, these, like, long jacks sometimes, even for me, right hand long jacks are easier to hit than using our left hand, so mirror maybe can help on that one. But right now we see both players having the exact same accuracy right now. Never mind, AG is going to be dropping a little bit. They really want to hold that accuracy lead though, because, well, it's tied, they cannot afford to lose a breakpoint again.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, for some players, for Agent is finding a miss at the first section, but some players do find it easier to play better on one hand just because they're dominant in a specific hand. For someone who can be good at both hands, they have to be ambidextrous or do rigorous training to their non-dominant hand.
Yeah, training is needed for that. Genius really needs to recompose himself now and hope for quite a drop for just some guy here, because, well, again, this map is 4 minutes, so like there is a bunch more opportunities for misses to still occur, but for that Genius has to be perfect on the second half while hoping for just some guy to slip up in the bit in these bursts, which is honestly very possible. That is
long anchor.
Oh, maybe that's why the mirror?
Yeah, maybe. Will any one of them find any drop at this anchored section?
Is there any drops there?
Still full comboing?
No? Oh, they got through that. Just some guy and AG is both having, so that's gonna favor just some guy because, well, they're having the lead already.
Lead and full combo. Accuracy lead as well. We are getting into the last quarter soon. So, just some guy really have to hold onto the full combo to secure their point. Even if they did find a miss or two, maybe that would shrink down the lead to about 2,000 or 1,000, just due to the fact that each unit is finding the drop at the first section is really detrimental. If it's at the jack section, understandable, but at the burst, he may have found a lot more accuracy drop than initially wanted.
Yeah, the map is almost ending though. I think there's not much time left. Oh! It happened. That jump show is big, but Poker is holding that one. These final sections are very easy to miss. If you know lock, it's over. This ending section is very scary. There's random quad jump scares every now and then. but both players seem to be holding the final section. There's still a bit of the map left if anything has to happen, but I don't think there's enough time. Even if just some guy missed it, I think the score wouldn't be shrinking enough to go towards red team, and the map is still not done. The map's still not done. This ending is so scary, but
It is.
wow, that's a crazy score.
Really good score from both players, but A Genius just finding the drop at the first section does it for him, giving 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 the third point. It's, if I'm not wrong, actually just back to back break point.
Well, it's just
So,
back to back. The first
yeah, I
one
mean,
is at the very beginning, but
the first
it's
one at the
3
beginning, and
breakpoints
then
now.
yeah, 3 breakpoints and 5 maps being played. So that's a shocker. Ah, nerfs. I know what that is. A long time ago.
Man, this map does feel like if you are nervous, it's gonna be very easy to miss just a lot of bad judgments in a split second.
To be fair, it is 4 minutes. I can't blame him.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look. Now it's blue team's turn to pick. Yeah, I would say go for a safer pick like this one. L1 it is. I think L1 is a very straightforward pick. Or a very obvious pick.
If I'm not wrong, after Long Note 1, they realistically only have one map left to pick, and that's Hybrid 1. If they choose Hybrid 2, well, good luck on them. It's very Jack-based Rise-oriented, so it's probably gonna give the favor to Dan's team. We just have to see.
L1, I expect Jose to come in. Yeah, they swap him.
Jose's coming in.
And then it's gonna come in for the L1s. We did see Jose having a very strong accuracy lead on L1-3. Let's see if it's the same case for L1-1, which is what they're hoping for, but it's not what red team is hoping for.
Yep. We just have to see if Dan is able to hold onto the momentum like he did on Hybrid 3 and destroy the map again to hopefully bring it to a tie of 3-3 yet again against Jose, who's, well, as we can see, he's good at long node. That's obvious.
When you're down a breakpoint, it is in your best interest to immediately take back another breakpoint, or else it's gonna be a lot of pressure put onto a red team, especially when it's getting more closer to match point now. But not the brightest start on the side of both players, actually dropping all the way back to bare 99%, and even worse for Dan, actually dropping below that.
If I'm not wrong, Dan dropped the good at the beginning, which is,
yeah,
if I'm not wrong in this judgment, 100. So that's not good in terms of Dan's side, dropping their accuracy down to barely 99%. Slowly capitalizing their accuracy back up, but they have to put in the work to catch back up to Jose, who has a mid 99%. As of now, still holding a relatively comfortable accuracy lead and full combo.
Yeah, seems like it's just gonna be Jose getting away with the accuracy lead, but this map has a lot of interesting kind of transition-y bursts that makes it a little bit possible to choke. That 1-6 burst can be very chokeable, but both are holding that one. So I think Dan's win condition would be to hope for a miss for Jose.
Yeah, so that means I should probably talk about Jose a little bit more. But Jose holding a 99.6%. Accuracy has not dropped at all. We do get this section where it's a little bit off rhythm. Both players hitting it really, really well. Dan did drop a few extra accuracy down to barely 99% again. They really have to lock in, bring their accuracy back up, pray for Jose to find a miss or two at the second half of this map. It's Long Note 1, so obviously it's more release oriented. That means anything can still happen if they release it just a little bit off timed. That's the nature of release map.
Yeah, it's really down to how precise you are at these ending releases, and I think Dan has a really good ratio game on L1s, but their grade count is always struggling on L1s, and here we go. These freaky sections can be very mind-blockable if misses do happen.
Let's go! Fallen Symphony!
Yeah, it is the Fallen Symphony section. If there's a miss, it could lead to like tens and thousands of misses. Not thousands, but tens of misses can happen. A note lock can occur. But both players hitting that, and I think we're gonna go back to more anchory section of L1s. This map is very weird. These anchors can be very chokeable, but Jose is gaining accuracy off of it.
This is why you play long note, guys. You have to see the wide view of enjoyment in long note theory. If you hold and let go at the right time and perspective, the satisfactory will be immeasurable compared to playing Rise.
Yeah, L1s. This is the fun of L1s. Having 987k on this must be very satisfying. Dan is, while holding the FC, is unable to match the accuracy compared to Jose's. It's an FC that's pretty solid, but the accuracy game is definitely not there. It's not match point for blue team.
Look at the great count. Look at the 200 count. It's the factor of 40.
Yeah, 40 difference.
A lot.
This is why L1 was a very safe pick in my opinion for blue team, because red team tends to struggle a lot more on L1s.
Yeah, not only did they take their own pick again, they're on match point. So if they win one more, it's GG's for ChatGPT. This is the loser's bracket. So if either one of these teams loses, it's the end of everything. That or they can be funny and do a scripted match, go into tiebreaker, callable meme.
Yeah, well, if it's just script gonna do that, probably not. We'll see. Rise 2 is picked, so I think maybe it's gonna be Dan playing again for this one. Or
Rise 2, Unhappy Refrain by SOS, song by Wowaka. Everyone knows this song. I don't have to say anything about this song.
yeah, this song at 1.05 is 215 BPM. So this tournament, unlike more conventional or other tournaments with faster BPM, this one has slower BPM, but with a trade-off of it being so dense. So
Yeah.
why is client dying? Client, please.
Client got Thanos snap. It's gone. We don't have a client anymore.
Client.
On our imagination of this map.
What? Why? Just not.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Oh,
We're
it
back.
teleported. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's Dan versus just some guy on Rise 2.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Dan playing again in this map. This is their second time playing consecutively.
Yeah.
That's a rough start for just some guy, actually.
Yeah, this is Rise 2, but
Bro, that trio. Bro, this trio. What? I didn't
Yeah.
know this one. I didn't know that.
let's just say people would definitely trick up on the trail and occasionally column 1 handstream. Can I even call it handstream? Or should I call it broken semi-jump shot?
I don't know. I'm still flabbergasted by that trio, and yeah, I think just some guy missed a bunch on that one. I mean, I would have given that one that part, but Dan is Dan. Wait, what? Sign up for 9-4. What?
Dan still holding the 99.90%.
No. What? How can they hold that flawlessly? That is insane.
Finally, 200 drop, but why the hell are you still up at 99.90? The trail's coming back.
It's not shorter. That's manageable, but
But
you see
I
more.
can't really say it's shorter when we go into the drop.
Why are they back? Oh my god! I'm gonna
Man?
jump, bro.
I think we can tell who's the Rise player here, can't we?
Yeah, Dan is just insane at these patterns, man. 9.91. These trios are crazy, and he's unfazed by any of them.
Yeah, we are just done with the first half as well, and Dan is still holding on to 99.91%, while just some guy is holding on to a mid 99%, even after the first drop at the beginning. Okay, Dan.
Okay, Dan. Just some guy, just finding that miss at the very beginning. They're trying to recompose themselves back to 9.5, but the combo advantage, the accuracy advantage is still on Dan's side. Why are anchors keep coming back, man? This is impossible.
Yeah, don't worry, we have more scary map coming soon. I can't say anything, but look forward to it.
This is all of break parts though, so I guess you can try to recover stamina from that. No, not the trills! The trills are back to bite my back. What is this?
Yeah, it seems like just some guy.
Just some guy, yeah.
Oh, that's the third time.
Whoa! Quads! The quads! Sorry.
Both players hitting the quad. That's the third time in a row I could someone in this match. What is going on?
Dude.
I think I actually need a break. Yo, Epic Man, I know you're in the chat. Please remove my slot. I'm good.
Oh my god. I mean, that curse is not that detrimental because just some guys are already down 18k. I mean, like 10k before the miss, so now it's 18k.
Yeah, it's
on the other hand, I don't want to be the one cursing, but 99.91 is insane.
I'll be the one. Daniel has 99.91%. That's the wrong person I tried to curse, but that works. Alright, Dan.
Bro.
Sure.
Dude, the truths are so easy to choke. Just some guy finding multiple that 7k. I'm gonna. I don't know.
Okay, Dan.
Okay, it wasn't an SS, unfortunately. I mean, still that ratio game.
God damn, Daniel, the ratio difference and 200k. We don't even have to say it. It's very one-sided.
Wow. That 970. It's probably one of the top scores of this round in this map alone as well. I would presume, unless someone pulls a 999k.
Saragi invaded Muka.
Muka, maybe like Konkawi.
Konkawi is definitely one of them. Not is one of them.
We'll see.
I know one that would definitely 999. Goddamn Nepogen.
That's true too. Yeah. This tournament is so stacked, man. These maps are just so scary. Why is the map not being picked, by the way? Whatever.
Oh, Hybrid 1 is being picked. Yep.
Yeah, now Hybrid 1 is here. Wow, it's just broken now. Because Rise 2 is not picked by the stream client.
To be fair, it is going to be Hybrid 1 one way or another. In my opinion, the Rise maps are too dangerous to be put against. And Hybrid 2 is Jack-oriented and more Rise-oriented. Even though it's very unconventional, it still leads towards Team ChatGPT's favor a tiny bit. The only option that is feasible is Hybrid 1, which is the long-oriented map. Fun fact, this was originally supposed to be last week's long note 3 pick, I think, and then it got moved up into Hybrid 1. Thank you, Imperial, for the suggestion.
That is quite a change from early game, very early game to early game LN3 to Hybrid 1 in this round. I mean, actually, no, this tournament's at Hybrid 1 is much more different. Oh god, these patterns.
Yep. Let's see if Dan will follow along the script and go into tiebreaker, and we finally see Carnival Meme as the first match of round of 32. Going into the tiebreaker would be pretty hilarious.
Yeah, 9M, but that's not the best start on the side of red team though. I mean, there's also actually drops for blue team right now, 9.5. If you're hoping for a TB, this is very gray stumpy, to be fair.
Jose is still holding a slight accuracy lead, but not by much because, well, dumpy long note map, that's how it goes. Everyone drops accuracy here and there. Same goes for me because I suck at the game. First miss! Ooh, damn!
That miss is not the best sign because, well, you cannot afford to lose this one. If you lose this one, you are losing this match and you are eliminated. You just lose this bracket, but we're actually dropped on the side of Dan is not going to help. Jose is getting away with a 7,000 score lead now.
Yeah, Dan finding another drop down to barely 99% now. He really needs to pray that Jose will find a drop instead. Finding a big drop, in fact, because the accuracy lead is way too big for only 1 or 2 miss to change the differences. 14,000 and slowly growing. That what?
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 What? What?
What?
What? This is why your use no fail.
Oh, Dan's keyboard disconnect. Was that in the 30 seconds rule? I think it's beyond.
Definitely not. I don't think that is.
That sucks.
Oh my days. I love the TV. I mean, not TV. Keyboard disconnects.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, it was already very substantial. It was already very substantially on the side of blue team, though.
Yeah, no way that's how this match is going to be going to. Damn. So that's how the match is going to end out on the disconnect of all things. Oh my god.
Of course. What can you do?
Well, to be fair, it's what's it called?
What is what called?
I forgot what I was going to say.
What?
It is okay. I remember now. It was beyond 30 seconds anyway, and the lead was towards Jose anyway. So I don't think it truly mattered too much. But still, it sucks that the last map has to end up this way. But you can't deal with it or anything.
Yeah, but I think with that, blue team is gonna take the win.
Yeah,
like,
barely taking the win, 5-3. It's still a really close match. Either way, seed 42 and 50. What
55.
Yeah. Still, that's a decently big margin, and the fact that it's still this close says something about this tournament. The score gap, yeah. Congratulations to Team Blue. 5-4-3-2-1 Roman Clock Heaven, Just Some Guy 97, and Jose advancing. Is it advancing? I think it's single elimination, so advancing to round of 16.
No, it's double. It's double.
It's double.
They're in losers, yeah.
Because usually in early tournaments, it's only for what's it called? Only one loser bracket round. Usually in early tournaments.
Well, yeah, they are moving to round 16 in losers bracket.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, round of 32, moving onto round of 16 bracket from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, unfortunately.
A quick look at the sheet, actually.
The sheets. I think if red team had slightly more consistency on the rice, I think they would have won rice one for sure, or at least be somewhat close to it, because well, we did see a genius almost getting the accuracy lead on rice one, but then miss right away. So if that hadn't happened, maybe we would have seen a TV game going, but unfortunately that's not going to be happening in this world.
I just took a look at the bracket and oh dear, both Just Some Guy and Jose is going to have a rough time. Because I'm looking at the bracket and they have to face whoever loses on winners bracket number 53, which is Team Salmon Noodle or LN Eaters.
Oh yeah, those two are gonna be quite a interesting match as well. I think it's the Saragi match.
It is the Saragi. It's the Saragi and Nod match, if I'm not wrong.
Wow, that one's gonna be fun, but well, stay tuned for that, I guess. But
yeah,
either way,
yeah, it is. I'm Yi and Nod versus Saragi and the baby at round of 32.
Yeah, what are these type of matchups in like early game? Easy stuff happening in this tournament, but
yeah.
Nonetheless, that is gonna be it for this stream.
Yep. The next matchup will be tomorrow at UTC. This is going to be our only matchup for Friday because it's last minute. I think they do not have time to schedule on Saturday or Sunday, so we had to do it on Friday. That's why it's kind of last minute from both commentator side and streamer side. But oh well, it ends well. So do tune in for tomorrow. Team Robeats versus Team Miss. There we go.
A swing and a nothing
Yep.
versus Robeats.
Yeah, but do tune in for the match tomorrow. It is I, Adam Yuuki, signing off. Anything else to say, Popy, before we close it off?
Yeah, just want to say best of luck to the teams and for the teams in tomorrow that will be happening tomorrow and is Sunday. So that's gonna be it for the stream now. See you in approximately, can make quick maths, 14 hours. So see you there.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye.